Hi, my name is Ashley Gandy, and I'm 21. I am a military brat, and I'm a proud soldier's girlfriend. There's something in this world that's changing that people don't know about. There's lots of things. First of all, First of all, there's the military. President Obama promised to bring our soldiers home at the end of the year. If he doesn't do that, our soldiers won't be able to come home and see their families. They'll have to spend another day in Iraq. And I want my soldier home because I miss him. And first of all, the cost of the military, I gotta correct something. Michelle Bachmann. There's a woman that is proud of her country. She lives for her country, she plays for her country. She knows everything. But one thing is, she knows the military very well. I'd say to President Obama, by the end of 2012, bring our soldiers home and stop spending money on taxes and other stuff. Stop cutting taxes, stop cutting debt ceilings, and stop spending money. Our military is proud to be who we are. President Obama, bring our soldiers home and send a message. That's one. The Special Olympics. For me as a child of military mom and grown up being disabled, I'd have to say the disabled Americans in America, they don't have a choice to succeed on a dream and get an education. The education that they get is in school. They might not use it, but they have a mind and they have a heart. I fight for that message, to bring kids all over the world like me to the Special Olympics. I have a heart for that. When I was little, I went to the Special Olympics and I had the greatest pleasure. I met Eunice Kennedy Sharp at the age 7. It was amazing. Till this day, I continue to fight for our word. 2010, I went to the Special Olympics and I cried because I knew how much she cared about me, and I knew how much I admired her. Special Olympics has always had a heart for me, and so I'm fighting for that too. Education. The education of kids in the world. Kids are dropping out of school. Some kids are still in school, getting their education. The amount of kids that are dropping out of high school is a lot. So, the education system, stop getting teachers. Give them back their jobs. Teachers love to teach. They have the heart to teach. Give them back their society of teaching kids. Yes, there are kids that want a better education, and there are kids that don't want an education. To me, I succeeded. I went all the way. I am now working with soldiers in the VA hospital. Kids need their educations no matter what. Whether you break it or you leave it, education is always going to be there. But you want to increase education? Get the kids back in school. Get their heads out of their butts. Get their heads out there blank and tell them to stop cutting classes and to stop not doing their homework. Listen to their teachers. Listen to them every day. Tell them that education is the most important thing in their life that they're going to need at the end of this world and the end of their day. Education means the world to so many kids. But one thing people have talked about in the presidential campaign is the education. So, let's move on, shall we? Healthcare. Healthcare is something you need to pay attention to. I can't go to the doctors, I have no insurance. I can't do anything because I have no insurance. You want to take care of yourself, take care of yourself. But education, but healthcare, yeah, healthcare is something that we need to obviously talk about. It's going to be a long day. Healthcare reform was passed in honor of the late Senator Kennedy, Ted Kennedy, who I admire deeply for his service to our country. Healthcare reform is taking taxes, debit ceilings, and all that stuff. Spending money on medicine, spending money on jobs, wasting money on jobs, but cutting spending on taxes and cutting spending on lots of stuff. Come on, President Obama. You know Ted Kennedy didn't tell you to do that. Ted Kennedy left you this message. I'm going to say it loud and I'm going to say it proud. Ted Kennedy said, make healthcare reform affordable at a reasonable price for kids, mothers, daughters, sons, children, even the military. Make it affordable. In my presidential address, I'm going to say this. I'm going to make healthcare reform affordable. I'm going to make it affordable, no matter what. Get rid of taxes, get rid of debit ceilings, get rid of all that stuff, get rid of all of the other stuff that they don't know about. Pay attention to the presidential campaign in 2012. Notice who's going to win that. Not Mitt Romney. It's probably going to be Mitt Romney or Michelle Bachmann. Or, believe it or not, Herman Cain. First of all, as a military child who has lots of problems with the healthcare system because I'm disabled, I'd say I can't afford anything. I can't afford my medicine. I can't afford anything. My mom has to do it. I can't afford anything. The change in America is not going to come. It's going to come when there's another person in the White House. And all I gotta say is, I don't want to leave this earth not knowing that healthcare reform is not affordable. For my soldier, and hopefully our kids. But the dream of America is going to live in, it's going to live out in other kids. I'm sad. I'm sad a lot, but I pay attention to presidential nominations. President Obama is out. One-term president. Michelle Bachmann, 2012. Michelle Bachmann 2012 for president. She's the power to so many people out there. I can be that power. I know more than you actually know because I study politics. And I study lots of things. Healthcare reform, I'm not going to get into all of that in this video. The education, I'm not going to get into all of that. The Special Olympics, I will, if I win or something, I will. The military has a heart for me. I have a heart for them. I grew up military brat. There's a lot of things people are saying President Obama's not going to bring them home. President Obama doesn't keep his promises to America. You see what he did with the debt ceiling? And George Bush? Yeah. You should have known that was going to come. So, to Kira, and all you judges who are going to be judging my video, I'd have to say to thank you all for watching my video, and I hope you like it, and I hope you consider it. I'm not saying considering it because I'm a military brat, because I know America. I know that we should live further in America's dreams. I'm a political person. I love politics. I love writing it, and I love being a military brat. So, my name is Ashley Gandy. I am 21 years old. And I love America. I love America a lot. But hey, thanks for watching my video. Ashley Gandy signing out.